Hey guys, so this is a case study video for one of our house cleaning clients that we work with. So in the video, I wanted to just take you through how we have set up the Google Ads campaigns. The campaign is running well. We're getting leads in the sort of $30 to $35 a lead range, which is good, particularly as Google LSA is charging, over $50 a lead at the moment. So Google Ads can be a really, really effective way to get much lower cost leads, but good quality leads as well. So this particular client is based in Atlanta. And I've just pulled up the last month's data, so November 23. And as you can see here, it's a small account. They only spent $638. But because of the results that we're getting, they're upping that to $1,000 a month, and that is really where I would suggest is the minimum ad budget you want to be looking at to try out Google Ads. Google Ads can be really effective, but it does need enough data to really get the machine up and running, and that's where at $1,000 a month and above, that seems to be the level where things start to start working well. So we've just picked out the last month's data. As I said, we're in Atlanta, spent $638, got 91 clicks. The clicks are coming in at just over $7 a click, which is good. This can be a lot higher. And what you can see here is we've got 18 leads. So those leads are a mixture of phone calls and online form fills. Getting leads at $35 in the last month. As I said, Google LSA is charging this client over $50 a lead at the moment. So, what we're doing is basically putting more budget towards Google Ads and away from LSA. And this number is important as well, the conversion rate. So this is telling us that 20% of the ad clicks that we are getting are converting to phone calls or lead forms, which is really good. The reason why this number is important is that a high conversion rate tells us that we're getting in front of the right quality traffic. That traffic is showing a strong intent to purchase. They've got a strong degree of interest in what we do. If this conversion rate was, say, 10% or 5%, which is very common with the cleaning companies that get in touch with me, it's showing that we're not getting in front of the right traffic, the right people searching. Those people aren't really in the market for what we offer. So 20% is good. That actually 20% is the long-term goal that I aim for with all the clients that I work with. So that's good as well. So let me just take you into a bit of the data with regards to the account. So if we click on the campaign here, really, the main thing that drives the performance in the account is what's called the search terms. And you'll find the search terms buried under keywords and then search terms down here. So what the search terms are is basically the exact terms, the exact keywords that someone has typed into Google and our advert has shown up for. So if you look down this first column here, these are all the search terms that we've come up for, last month. And I'll show you examples of really great keywords and not so great keywords. So basically, whenever you get someone searching for, say, cleaning company, house cleaning services in my area, deep cleaning, these are all really great. Deep cleaning Atlanta, house cleaning prices in my area. These are examples of really, really great searches. And really, what we want to do is try to maximize our visibility in front of those types of people. So these searches are what I call either service searches, so house cleaning services or housekeepers or maid service, so the service on its own, or a service plus location search, so house cleaning in my area, Atlanta deep cleaning services, where the location is included in the search as well. So if we can get in front of those two types of searches, I know from experience that they will have the highest conversion rate. Those people who are searching in that way are looking for a cleaning company to help, and they are looking to hire a cleaning company. So those are examples of great searches, but obviously, we do get mixed. Unfortunately, not all these searches are going to be bang on the money, and we'll be getting other searches that are less relevant for us. So you'll see some competitor searches. So there's Vanguard Cleaning, Frida's cleaning service. That's obviously like an independent contractor. So generally, we don't want to come up for competitor searches to begin with. Particularly on low spending accounts, because if someone searches for Frida's cleaning services, they've probably done that search because maybe they've already booked service and they want to change the time, or they've booked service and the maid's not shown up, or maybe they've been recommended by their next door neighbor to use the company. So in all those examples, the conversion rate or the likelihood of that person searching for Frida's cleaning services, coming across our ad, clicking on our ad, and then becoming a client of ours is going to be a lot less than someone who searches for, say, house cleaning services in my area. So this type of search is a much colder search. And what I mean by that is they don't have any, particular, they're not leaning towards any particular company or any particular competitor. So they're open to what we offer, and if we sell them well enough on the phone, they'll become a client, and then that is job done. So we want to exclude these types of competitors, and we add that into something called a negative keyword list, and I'll show you where that is in the next few minutes. And you'll see some other less relevant, maybe not competitor searches, but dishwashing services. If we're running a house cleaning campaign for this client, obviously washing dishes is going to be one of the things that you may offer, but someone who is searching for that way is very specifically looking for help just with washing their dishes, maybe a kitchen clean. We are interested in higher spending clients that want the whole home cleaned, ideally on a recurring basis. So again, dishwashing would be something that we would add to a negative keyword list. So the search terms report drives the entire performance of the account. I can almost not look at the rest of the account and just look through the search terms. If I know that the majority of these search terms are bang on the money, these service or service plus location searches, I know we're going to be getting leads. I know we're going to be hitting that 20% lead conversion rate. So this drives everything. If I go to tools and settings, I'll be able to show you where the negative keyword list is. So in that example that I gave you, the dishwashing services, if we decide that we don't want to show up for that search, and I would say we wouldn't want to show up for that search for the reasons I've said, a few minutes ago, we could add the word dishwashing to a negative keyword list. And what you'll see here for this client is that there's 4 lists here. The client's created 2 smaller lists, 100 plus in each. What I've done, and what we do with all our new clients is I upload our master negative keyword list. And between the 2 of them, that's coming up to 6,000 negative keywords long. So actually, before we even start a campaign, by uploading these 2 lists, this is worth many thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars to the clients that we work with, because we've had to either spend the money, I've had to either spend the money running Google ads for my cleaning business, or my other Google ads clients that we manage campaigns for as well. They've had to spend the money to build out that list. Basically, whenever I'm doing these reviews of these accounts, if I come across a term that isn't relevant, I'll check our master negative keyword list. 9 times out of 10, it's already there because it's so extensive. But if it's not, I'll add that in. And then, any new clients that we start working with, I'll just upload that list. So it's worth, many thousands of dollars, but also it saves a huge amount of time, because if you're starting off with only a couple of hundred keywords, you have to A, spend the money to build it up to this level, and B, you actually have to spend the time to build these out to start getting better quality search terms. So we actually save a huge amount of time by using this as well, and it means that we just get results that much more quickly than if you were building out the negative keyword list from scratch. So the negative keywords are almost as important as the primary keywords that we target. These will grow with time, and we'll get more competitors that go onto there, more less relevant searches that go on there, and all that means is basically our search terms report just gets tighter and tighter and tighter, and our conversion rate will just continue to increase. If we're getting a better conversion rate, it means we're going to be getting more leads for the same ad budget, so the cost per lead will be coming down. So this is where the negative keywords are. So let's just spend a couple of quick minutes on the actual keywords themselves. So as you'll see here, we're basically going after lots of different variations of house cleaning that you would expect. Your residential cleaners, your maid service near me, housekeeper, and these are all the different variants that we have. The reason we do that is that we want to try and get in front of all the different types of people that are in the market for a cleaning company. But everyone will search for a cleaning company in a different way. Someone will type in cleaning services Atlanta. Someone will type in maids near me. You can see there are some punctuation. These are brackets here. We'll see some inverted commas as well, which are phrase match. And really what this is that it is us telling Google that we are willing and happy to show up for variations of these keywords. Because as I said, it is impossible to come up with an entirely exhaustive list of every single way that someone will search for a house cleaning company. So by giving Google a little bit of ability to show us for variations, we can capture all those different people, who are searching in a particular way that we may not have even thought. But the only way that we can do this, and as you can see, we have some broad match in there, phrase match, which tends to be looser, is because we have such an extensive negative keyword list that protects us from the majority of the poor searches that you might expect to see with broad match. So with these broad match campaigns, if you think about us casting a net really, really wide, we're going to be getting some good searches, we're going to be getting some bad searches. But why that's a great strategy for us is that our negative keyword list protects us from all a large percentage of the poorer broad match keywords, and it allows us to just get in front of the better quality broad match keywords, which tend to be cheaper. We tend to get a lower cost per click because people, other cleaning companies aren't specifically targeting these as keywords. So that is one of the other ways that we manage to drive down our cost per lead as well. So these are the keywords, these are the variants. As we are going through our search terms, we'll be, if we come across some searches that we really like the look of, and we will add them to our primary keyword list, and we'll go after that more aggressively. The other reason that we split out the keywords in this way is that as the campaign runs and we get more data, we'll be able to start to see really great data at a keyword level. So we'll be able to see things like, how many searches for maids near me is happening, and is that larger and smaller than cleaning services? How many leads are we getting for the two? What is the cost per click? What is the cost per lead? And that is when we really take the campaign to the next level, because depending on the different bid strategies that you're using, you can start to allocate more of the money to those keywords that are getting us the lower cost leads. And again, this is another way, if we're putting more money into those keywords, they are lower cost per lead, we're going to be getting more leads for the budget, and we basically just, we can grow quicker. More leads obviously mean more clients as well. So this is a just a quick run through of the account. The final thing to say is that obviously we can identify great keywords to go after. We can have a really great negative keyword list that protects us from poorer searches, but we then need to send that traffic to a highly converting landing page. Many people make this mistake where they will just send the traffic to their homepage. Really, you want to be sending your traffic to a landing page. The difference is that a homepage is trying to do multiple things. It's trying to convert a potential client. Maybe it's maybe trying to direct a cleaning applicant to the recruitment page, or maybe you've done some networking at a local event, and a property manager has come to your website. So the homepage is trying to help all these different segments of people. However, a landing page, when used correctly, has only one goal, and that goal is to convert a potential client to an actual client. So it is only bothered about the client side of things. It's not bothered about cleaning applicants. It's not worried about partners or anything like that. So what you will find is that if you have a well-designed, highly converting landing page, it will mean that for the same amount of ad traffic that you send to a homepage versus a landing page, we'll get more leads, a better conversion rate for sending it to the landing page. So that is the final step that you obviously need to make sure about. I hope this video has been helpful. In this next video, I'll take you through another one of our Google Ads clients that we work with. We work with, well over 40 cleaning companies across the country. And it will give you some other ideas about how we structure these campaigns. And hopefully it will be helpful for you, when you are setting up and running your Google Ads campaigns. Okay, see you in the next one.